Hi everyone, it's Carrie here for my coaching tip of the week. And in this week's video, I wanted to talk about having the right to change our mind. Now, this is an important one, and I learned it many years ago the hard way, which is often how I learn my lessons. But sometimes the hard ones are the ones that stick the most. And this has been a big game changer for me. Now, I used to be a people pleaser. I'm sure many of you are. I like to call myself a recovering people pleaser and a recovering perfectionist now, because I've really worked at setting better boundaries for myself over the years and doing what feels more comfortable for myself. But back then, this was about a decade ago, maybe not quite, I said yes to something with my ex-husband. I said yes to, I agreed to something that at the time seemed like a good thing. But in hindsight, after a couple of days, I recognized that I wasn't sleeping and I was quite stressed about this joint decision I had made with him. And it had to do with my son. And I realized that when he had asked me, I had just said yes without thinking. But after a couple of days of not sleeping and being very anxious, I was talking to a girlfriend, and she, smarter than me at the time, because of course I'm in it and I'm definitely not recognizing how I'm feeling about it. She said to me, Carrie, you have the right to change your mind. And it was like a lightning bolt. I swear I was like, what? I do? I can change my mind? But I'd said yes to doing this thing. And I felt like I was supposed to continue on with it. I committed, I was loyal, I did what I was told. And when I said yes to something, I felt like I had to continue on that path. But when she said that to me, it was just such an awakening for me that, of course, I have the right to change my mind. We all do. And just because we say yes in the moment to something doesn't mean that later we decide that it's not actually what we want. We wanted to say no, we just didn't have time to process. And in my case, I just didn't. It took me a couple of days to realize it wasn't a yes, it was a no. So I found the voice, I found the way to say it in a respectful manner, and my ex-husband was fine with it. It turned out to be fine. And in fact, it was a really good lesson for me that sometimes I just need to take more time before I decide on something and say yes to something, or that if I do say yes too quickly, that I can change my mind, that it's okay. I'm allowed to change my mind, because ultimately what's most important is that I honor myself and that I'm loyal to myself. And so that's my tip for the week. I'm in the process actually right now of changing my mind about something else. And I spoke the words to myself today. It was like, you know what, Carrie, you have the right to change your mind about this. And so I'm going to change my mind about something. And I feel much better about doing it at this stage of my life because I know I'm honoring myself. So my tip for you this week is, if you've committed to something that you're not really sure you want to do, take some time to figure it out. Make sure that you do want to do it. And if you don't, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to say no. And I can tell you with experience, the people that care the most about me and honestly have my back, they're going to understand and they're going to honor my no. And the people that don't honor my no, they don't actually have my back, and they aren't people that I probably want in my life much anymore, because my best friends and my family, the people that love me, are going to honor when I change my mind. So that's my tip. I'd love to hear your comments. It's a big one. And again, it's really helped me over this last decade. You have the right to change your mind. Okay, have a great week. I will look forward to seeing you in my next video, and I look forward to your comments. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.